Hello, and welcome. We are probably live. Yes, we are. And welcome. We are probably live. Yes, we are. Alright, I got a little late to be very honest. I texted everyone. Not texted, I put a story on my Instagram and I'm sorry for being a little late. I got DMs over there that I'm not there. Is there something wrong with my life? That's unprofessional, right? Let me see. Alright. So this is going to be the same day, the same thing as usual. We are going to find expired domain names. Okay, this was yesterday's, okay, that we talked about AI actors. I am gonna make a longer video about this. I was thinking to make something because there is so much to talk about this specific domain name AI.actor. With the price tag of $1,000, I mean, companies are missing out a lot because I believe the person who registered this domain name is looking for a quick flip. So for $1,000, this domain name is doing its job pretty good. So now let's just do one thing. Let's go to the .coms and search and let's see if we can find any good. So the filters are going to be the same. We're gonna hit apply and then here we go. Here we are. Yeah. Okay, so AIlying.com. I did make a video on AI liar, and this is AI lying, probably from the same person, or maybe coincidence. So I believe you can see when I'm zooming these, right? Should I zoom more? Just a second. I believe this is pretty good. Okay, so AI Tors, AI Monterrey, AI, I don't know how to say that, AI Slopping, AI Fitness, 8 Benefit, AI Struth, AI Competences, AI Cars, okay. When the people, they could not find CARS, what it is what they put KARS. So I don't know, whether this would make any sense. Okay, wait. Okay, this was ACR. AI Cars just got expired. This can be, an alternative of AI CARS if you're not willing to pay that much. I don't know what AI CARS is asking for. Let's just check. Let's see if we can. AICARS.com. Let's see. I believe it would be available for the purchase. Okay, so it's taking us to GoDaddy. Look at the price. Look at the price. That's what I'm talking. Now, the pricing is very subjective. We don't know. Okay, it depends on companies to companies, preference to preference. But for me, it's like if I like certain domain names, I will go to a whole new level. But to some, this would make sense. Let's just check AI car. But I don't know. Cars obviously is better. But let's just check. Okay, car.com. Let's just not leave anything. Oh my god, what did I do? CAR. That was good. Yeah, that was good. COM. AIcar.com. Let's just see what is this doing. Cars is actually better. Safari cannot find the server. Okay, so we don't know what this is. Obviously you cannot really compare AI CARS and KARS, but this is not the best alternative, but alternative to an extent. I don't know what this domain is doing here. Let me just Let's just see if this is available for a purchase or not. Make offer, it's been taken now. Wow. Let's just check on some other registrars. I would probably go to, let's go to name.com. Make offer. This would have been a good domain name. I will make a video on this. Talking about something related to how can this be an alternate. This one, AI, okay, AI KARS cars. It's actually a great name, AI cars. There can be so many uses of such a domain name. Hard luck, huh? I would have had this domain name under my belt. I don't know. Maybe this can be a good page for talking about the new things coming up in the automation AI car industries. So this would have been something of our use, but sometimes things are not meant. I'm still getting messages. I'm still getting messages about the live. Why don't you do a live in Indian timings, as per Indian timings? Because I find the time best. The best time for me is the times when the domain names are uploaded over here. Current Sony, okay. Why don't you talk in Hindi? I've mentioned that previously that English is the language that everyone is connected, and I mean my 40% of my audience is English speaking. I mean 60% of the audience is from the US, so it's English speaking. I mean, if you have any question, you can just text me, and I'll reply to you in Hindi too. I wouldn't mind that. Hey, Cafe, insane. All right, so let's just move ahead, okay. Jaywalk AI, Marksman Aiken Workshop, Show Testing Dubai, Shoestring Dubai, sorry, Shoestring Dubai, okay. We must do the same for the .NET, and let's see if we can find any unlock AI.net. Now, unlock AI has been registered in 34 more domain extensions, so you can test it out by yourself. Seems like a good name. Yes, this is a decent name. If your purpose is to flip it, you must first check the other domain extensions that are taken. Like in this case, the .com is taken. Let's see where the .com is. If it is still available for a purchase, you might have a tough time selling that. Since this is taken, okay, shoestring Dubai. So shoestring Dubai, that might sound like a good name. It just sounds like, but what are you gonna do with that? What are you gonna do with that? This is the question. So in this case, unlockai.com is taken. So the .net is deleted. The .org is also taken. Let's see. Okay, this is something else. Unlock AI. Wow, this is giving me a Matrix movie vibe. Wow, amazing, amazing, amazing. Unlock AI. Get the future of learning delivered to your inbox. Professor, your personal AI tutor coming soon. Okay. Research. Ask deep questions. Get in-depth answers. Even code support. Okay. Librarian. This is so good. Look at the interface. Summarize summaries of books, videos, transfer your progress, track your progress seamlessly. Okay. Let's see. I hope they don't. Okay, they are actually wanting me to sign up. I'm not gonna sign up, but this is actually a great platform. Look at this. Look at this website. Okay, I kind of love this interface. That's great. So in this case, this domain name would make sense because you see majority of the domain extensions are being taken. Hence, it clearly states that there is a competition over here. There are things to be done. Okay, so the .net makes sense. Let's see if it's available for a purchase or not. We are going to go to Namecheap. Alright, so even this is taken. You see, okay, so for shoestring Dubai, we can target people who resell expensive shoes in Dubai. Yes, that can happen, but there's going to be a lot of work with this. So I am getting questions on my Instagram, not on my live. Is there a problem with people not texting on my live? No, I don't think so. But alright, that will work too. Okay, we'll see. Alright, so unlockai.net, even this is being taken. We were on time, but you can see still these domain names don't really hang up for you or me. Now let's just start with AI and see if we can find any good ones. AI stickers, AI ambassador, AI Plex, Lure. I guess Plex was a brand. I don't know, something related to Flex I saw somewhere. But AI stickers.net, I don't know how is it getting traffic. AI stickers. This might make sense in future, but I don't think so, not right now. Since we saw the .org running pretty good, let's just see. AI travels.org, AI Android, AI spam, AI spam, AI Qatar, AI spam. Nah, for the ones who want to try out .biz, this domain extension is available at quite a few registrars. They are offering it for $1.99. Okay, I'd rather go for .xyz over .biz because this is what I see the interest of people is. So .co, because why not? Study your AI. I've already mentioned, some of the registrars are offering .co for under, $4, $3.30. You can make a CO yours. So just, looking for something popular AI.co. I don't know popular AI.co, render AI.co. See, render AI has been taken in 22 domain extensions too. You can check this if you want. Just do your research, okay? Render AI rendering, maybe a thing. So I'm just finding a solid keyword if I can. Plus, AI short.co, AI blogging.co. As I've mentioned, blogging was trending from the past 1 or 2 months. I'm seeing the .blog domain, not the .blog domain extension, the blog keyword. Okay, I'm sorry for that. The blog keyword is trending, and I don't know. Maybe people are getting interested in reading out things. They've consumed enough of the videos. AI blogging.co, AI short. Now this short is related to, could be related to the YouTube shorts and everything. 16 other domain extensions being taken. Let's just see the other domain extensions that are being registered, what they're doing. This will actually give us an idea. So .com, let's just see the .com, airshort.com. What is this? This is taking a little more time than usual. Probably this might be after Nick. And I've seen there is a problem going on with after Nick. Is it really the day 6? Yes, it is day 6 of us finding something. Alright, so this is probably after Nick. There is a problem going on with after Nick these days, that you cannot, without using the VPN, you cannot open. Alright, so we are alright. So since this is alright, so this page cannot be opened. Finally we got something, and we are on right aishort.co. Let's see the .net and the .org. Okay, so you see that this is afternick.com. I was right. There is a problem going on with afternick. So even this is part with GoDaddy, short courses, short stories. So Flipping this can be a trouble because majority of the domain extensions, they're not developed. Okay, they are just put up on a sale lander. So if I were to buy a domain name with the name AI short, I will first of all go and check what the .com is doing. How much is it worth for? Then I'm going to go to other popular domain extensions, and then I'm going to come to .co. I mean the .com, the .net, then the .co, or probably after the .org. But I mean I try to stay away from orgs because it stands for organizations. But obviously when the traffic is, when the people are totally onto that specific keyword, you can register .org too. Are you using VPN? No, I'm not. If I were using VPN, we can see, but I don't want to use VPN right now. So you see over here the .com.cn is available to register for 12,000. You can buy this $12,115. Now the thing is, I'm not gonna buy this. Okay, I mean, why would I pay so much for a second level domain? But all right, let's just close this. What about this? Unlock AI. Close this. And I really like this. Unlock AI. So okay, AI short. Alright, so let's just see if we can find anything that ends with AI, good name. Oops. Okay, we did check render AI, car AI. So let's just go to, let's just check XYZ first. Rug AI. I mean, Tweak AI. AI accounting.xyz, 27,000 searches, 40 registered, other registered domain extensions. It's actually a nice name, but I wonder if people would trust the .xyz domain extension related to accounting. AI, yes, people are trusting XYZ domain extensions when it comes to AI, but AI Chicago, AI boosters.xyz. Here it was, okay, AI electronics, AI electronics. So I guess we did find some good domain names today. Okay, from the past 2 days we are left with nothing, but today we did find some good. Although they were taken, but that doesn't really make sense. Domain names will be taken if there are if you see a good domain name, you find it good, probably there will be other people that will find that good too. So let's just accept the fact we were late. But trust me, this domain name AI car was actually a great alternate. You see over here, AI car, if I would have got this domain name today, I would have registered it, but this was taken. And for the ones who are new here, this is AI CARS. So look at the price tag. Look at the price tag. Great. This is why I say, regardless of the price, a good domain name will always appreciate over time. This is a great example, AICars.com, and obviously Unlock AI. This would have been great. course, major other domain extensions are already being used. So yeah, now let's just see the most searched domain names. Can we find anything? Matka Golden. You see 1.8 million searches. I never knew what Matka and all those things were, but these are actually related to, okay, I'm sorry. These types of domain names are actually related to gambling. The term Matka and all that, they are related to gambling. These are gambling platforms. Yep, quite a number of 888s there. Something big is coming up. Soft sportswear. I was about to read software. Sportswear shoes. Sportswear shoes. Sports shoes. I mean, sportswear shoes. Sports shoes would have been better, but I don't know. I would not. Sportswear. Sports shoes, but alright. Abdomen ache. Abdomen ache. Biggest Mac. The Big Mac. Batting ball. Bo London. Serial murderer. Chevrolet Tahoe. Wise president. Okay, this is wise president. Vice was a thing, but this is wise. Tattoos removal. Now, what I've seen with these types of domain names is tattoo removal would have been better here. Tattoos remove. I don't know. I mean, remove tattoo. But if this would have been tattoos removal, this would have been still acceptable. But this is tattoosremove.com. I mean, a lot of popular domain names with popular keywords. You will come across such names on expired domains. People try to register something related to that so that they can benefit, but it really doesn't happen every time. Copper, pesticide, fundamental rights. Wheat shop, okay. Nepali foods. Hotel Encore. Is Encore a place? Why is it getting so much of traffic? Let me just Google Hotel Encore. What is this? Encore is actually a Ramada Encore. Okay, what is Encore? Wine Resorts own and operates Win LA. This is actually a company. It actually owns hotels. Encore is a sister property of Wynn Las Vegas, which also consists of single hotel towers. Okay, Steven has decided to build second tower with 1300 rooms for an approximate total of 4000 people. So this is actually, that's the reason it's getting traffic. Okay, sometimes you just don't know, maybe this might be a country, state, continent, something like that, but or maybe a small town. So you must Google. Okay, Sweetie Street, silver single, celebrity woman, Facebook pages. Stay away from such names. Okay, you don't sound good. No, it doesn't sound good. Okay, the name doesn't sound good. I was talking about tattoo remove. Yes. Yes. The name doesn't sound good. Angelica pickles. Angels make these types of pickles. Now again, this might be a company. I can assure you that why will this name get so much traffic? Probably I am unaware about this. Probably in your country that might be a good pickle brand, but no matter what that pickle brand is, we will still search. Pickle doll, Angelica, Angel, Angelica Pickles. Oh right, this is a cartoon character. Shish, Angelica. What I was talking. Okay, yeah, I read that. Angelica Charlotte Pickle is a fictional character who appears in. Okay, okay, okay. TV series. So that's actually a cartoon show, cartoon TV series. Okay, I never knew this. This is the beauty of finding expired domain names. You never know what goes on, but obviously, when you Google such things, you just someday, you'll be an encyclopedia. Gaming gangs, mushroom gummy. Okay, we have been, a part of this gummy industry for a very long time, and again, we find one of my videos on, I don't know, melatonin tablets. Okay, and that really got a lot of attention from the people. But what got more attention was the melatonin gummy. So again, we are back in the gummies. I think probably the gummy thing might work for me. Maybe I should consider some puffs. Okay, puffs. Mushroom gummy. Nile football. Phone clones, apps invest, fragrance, decant. Now, a lot of you might not know, but there is actually a lot of new companies that are forming. They are selling luxury fragrances, decants. Okay, for the people to try out at an affordable price. Why buy a full bottle when you can buy a sample of 10 ml and try that out for yourself? If you like it, then later on you can invest. And I mean, why you gotta pay $200, $300 for a fragrance that you would not know? So these types of companies formed up, and they are really, gathering people. So, but this is fragrances decants. It would have been better if this would have been fragrance decants, fragrances. But I've seen 60,000 searches. I have seen people. I've seen these types of domain names sell. They just sometimes these plural words, they do add up good, but not every time. But still, I have seen. I didn't remember there was this repellent company that purchased quite a few plural domain names for their brand. It was, I cannot disclose that because they were one of my clients, but they did purchase a lot. I didn't make them do it, but some other way they were just trying to acquire as many as domain names to protect their brand, and obviously kill their competition before it forms. So they were like purchasing related to this, fragrances, decants. They were like repellents. So that was the thing. Fragrances, decants, fragrance decants, or fragrance decant. That would have been better. But you tell me, what do you think about this? Fragrance decants, I don't know, but maybe this might catch people's attention. Fragrances decants. For the ones, obviously, this is very much niche-based thing, but this is what makes it more better. But the more universal it is, the more not everyone will get into this. I would rather have 5 people who would know about my niche better than 15 people just randomly scrolling through. So if that makes sense. Growing exponentially. Clark County, Nevada. Inbound marketing. Uh, Rugby weather, dolphin tails, learners learn, lung detoxify. Now this can be a decent name. Lung detoxify. So if you're the guy who, where was that? Let me just puffs. You might not miss this. Where did it go? All right, it disappeared. Here, lung detoxify. You know, lung detox probably even better. Lungs detox probably better. But lung detoxify, DETOXIFY. I hope I'm doing that correctly. That's not bad either. Let's just see if we can find this available or not. Ah, another taken domain name. I believe I was at the right time. I don't know why, but still I cannot find domain names. Shit. I badly wanted this domain name to be available. I'm going to check other registrars too. Let's see. Let me just check Diana dot. What's the problem? Why cannot I type? Okay. Oh, it's available. There is a problem with certain registrars. As I've told you guys, I've told you so many times. Look at this now. Lung detoxify. I mean, detoxify lung. Let's just check. Detoxify lungs. So when we are on the expired domain names, we only talk about those, okay? Let's see. Detox lungs obviously is taken. Let's see detox lung if it's available for us. So let's go. I don't know if I missed or checked, but let's go lung detox. $7,583 lung detox. Let's talk about video for me. Okay, no, that's not what it is. Lungs detox, okay. We can do so many things with this. Okay, lungs detox is for 2,500. And what did we just find? I totally forgot. It is lung detoxify. I mean, detoxify lung would have been better. Where were we? Yeah, here. Lung detoxify. That was available, but let's see lungs detoxify. Even lungs detoxify is available. I don't find much traction here because other domain extensions are open and free. Detoxify. Let me just do it again, okay? Lungs detoxify lungs. There are so many domain names available. Now you can do your math and pick if you like it. Lung detoxified. Okay. I missed this. Sometimes you're so focused on a particular name that you just miss out so many things. But okay, my bad. Detoxifylungs.com. Even this is available. Great. Not a bad name, to be honest. Not a bad name, but lung detoxify or detoxify lungs, what will you prefer? Yes, it is available. Yes. Detoxify lungs or lung detoxify, I think. You gotta check the traffic on both. I mean, not every time the traffic on expired domain names are true. You gotta do other research too. But for my lives, what I do is I just try to stay on this page particularly. We miss so many domain names today. Lung detoxify. Okay. That's actually not a bad name. Pool tanning. Okay. Crumb cookies. Okay, this one you're talking about, crumb cookies. Oh, it's registered. I don't know, cookie crumbs was a thing, but crumb cookies. Let's just Google and find out what Google says. What is this about? So the correct word is crumble cookies, not crumb cookies. Now there are other companies by crumbcookie.co ships premium hand-rolled baked to order cookies. Crumb cookies is also a thing. What is special about crumble cookies? Crumble. I can find more crumble than crumb. Crumb cookie recipe. Okay, what is crumb cookie? Let's see. What is this? Let's just check. Let me Google it. Okay, this is actually cookie with a soft, thick, almost cake-like texture. That's very crumbly. Okay, so crumbly. That's why they came up with crumble. breaks apart easily. Okay, the name can also mean texture, a cookie that has a tender buttery crumb. Okay, crumb topping, crumb cookies. Okay, but this has been taken, so I mean, I never knew about this, but could have been good considering the amount of things that I was getting on Google. Isn't it mouth watering? Very good. 5 minutes in, we are 45 minutes in. All right, we gotta end this. Leaf vegetables, beauty cosmetic, open line. Okay, we were there. We were somewhere here. Yeah. Tasty corners. Union suppliers, store threads, weak muscles. Okay, I got very weak muscles, or probably none. I'm not talking about weak, I'm talking about muscles. Store buckles, fastest cardio. All right, Usain Bolt on a run, fastest cardio. You see, 2222 searches. Mommy necklace. This has been taken. Israel product. I don't know what the product was, but Israeli product. Okay, Israel and Israeli product. So Israel product has been taken, not the Israeli product. What products do they have? I mean, let's just see. They can be so many things. I mean, raw products and so many products. Not, but this is not specific. Alumina tubes, alumina tubes, cute elephant. Hulu down, fatty beam, camber, Hindi brother. Okay. Dreamer walks, easy, close, assets, zombie, banana wire, security analysis. Biggest supermarkets are so Play, Freeze, Women Powerful, Sports Bikinis, Swimming Equip, ARTY Love. What? Where is that? RT Love. I don't know. RT Love. I don't think so. What is RT Love? Am I missing something here? RT. RT Love. Okay, RT Love is an Instagram page, first of all. I mean, you can always do one thing is when you register such names, you can simply approach the Instagram people. I mean, the ones who have established pages that they can own their own name when it comes to owning, But that is another thing. If they don't buy, you're gonna live with nothing. But here is YouTube page too, RT Love. rt.love.pn. So there are Instagram pages. I mean, if they want to start their website, if they don't have, that's the thing. If they don't have, because I have had experiences in the past where I had the perfect domain name for people on Instagram. There was this company, photography related, to be very precise, and when I texted them, I mailed them, I did every possible thing, but they were like, we already have a website, why would we change? They were just not really trying to understand the benefit it can give. just trying to protect your name as much as you can. That should be your very possible goal, because I mean, how can you rebrand yourself every 6 months or every year? You will not know. And imagine, you having an Instagram page, RT Love. I'm just giving you an example, okay? Nothing against RT Love, but imagine, having a Instagram page, a Twitter X account or Threads account by RT Love, and having a website, artlovers.com. I mean, you're just giving people random signs that they will end up somewhere else. And if I acquire this, the Instagram page of RT Love, I mean, if anyone tries to enter, where will they go? They will come to my website. So that can be a problem. Secure your brand name as much as you can. That will be the best possible option for you. If you're not doing this, you will probably do, or you will end up rebranding yourself over and over again. Remember the video that I made on a $10 domain mistake that costed a company over $1 million? That is actually a real thing. Now people are coming up and asking me about the domain name. I mean, this has happened to every, so many companies. Not every other company, but so many companies. So stop treating them as just a $10 domain name. Now, pencil designing. If I would have had a job of designing pencils, I would have been very good at it. But this is designing with pencils, or probably pencil designing only. So actress photos, okay. Biggest supermarket. We were here, okay. We were somewhere. Next transformer here. Swimming EQ. Now, I mean, swimming gear would have been better here, because EQ might be confused with equipments. So that would have been the case. Stores, gym saunas, scorpion tanks, mom magics, liner, love, gemstone, Chuck films, consumer helps. Love gemstones. Now let's just go to the platform where we actually found AI.actors yesterday. Let's just do the same thing and see if we can find anything good here. AI chats.live. Let's see. AI chat.live and AI chats.live. We're going to check both, okay? For the ones who've seen my video on why so many domain names expire every single day, this, you see, $30 price tag per year. This is the cost of renewal. Right now you can acquire it for $2.48. So AIchats.live is available. Look at the price of AIchats.com. Just look at it. Just look at the price. Look at this. Premium AIchats.com. Not bad, huh? AIchats.inc, AIchats.xyz. With certain domain extensions, sometimes they do make sense. AIchats.live, the .live domain extension here makes sense. Let's see AIchat.live. $999. You see, with AI chat, every other domain extension is taken. Just look at this. Look at the price, okay? Wow, AIchat.it.com. Look at the price. Insane, right? Insane pricings. Insane. Why? Because since the AI chatbots and everything, they've gotten into play. Chat GPT, so many DeepSeek, so many things. Look at the price. Wow. And I mean, you can ask for any price, but I mean, it's just really fascinating. These types of domain names, are getting crazier by the day. This is the reason I love searching AI domains. So AI chat.fit, even this is being taken. You see AI chat.io registered in 2016. Incredible. I mean, I am very much into fan of those people who have registered AI before it trended. So they are actually sitting on a gold mine, to be very honest. So many domain extensions taken with the .chat, AI chat. So AI chat and AI chats, not a bad thing. You can try it out for yourself. 45 domain extensions taken, pretty hard because AI chat.live is there, and I mean, you can still check this. Not a bad thing for $2, for $3. I mean, you can try it for yourself. Maybe if you are an entrepreneur, you're into AI chatbots, everything. You can maybe start a website. The .live here indicates that okay, the chat is very much live. Live you can chat with AI and everything. But there is a thing. Don't just simply look for 3.4 million traffic. The chatbots, the chat GPT, everything, they have actually acquired this industry so pretty damn accurately that I don't think so people will come up to this platform if you create something. If you have huge amounts of funds, that probably case would be different, but the scenario still remains the same. You can test this out, AI chats.live, if you think. But let's just move ahead. The talk is going to be endless. But you can try out something else with this. Maybe a chat platform that connects directly to WhatsApp, or maybe a chat platform that is driven to something, not just giving the world's information just like chat GPT. Something niche based could serve could serve good. AI technology, AI model, AI development, AI tester.live, AI tester.live, AI short. Yeah, we just selected that, and AI, this domain name are still there. AI lord, AI scan, AI scan.in. This can be a decent name. AI scan, scanning things with AI. AI tester.live, testing, maybe platforms live on AI tester.live. The only thing that is worrying about the .live extension is their premium renewals. There was a time people used to register these types of things. A lot of companies still function on the .live domain extension, but they started charging heavily for their renewals. That was the reason people started dropping them. And now the time has come that they have dropped their registration cost to under $3. But let me show you. But the renewals are still a little over than that of your .coms. You see, .coms and other popular domain extensions, 35.98. It's still not premium renewal, because when they were premium renewals, they were huge. That was the reason there was a wave of these domain extensions expiring continuously. So you gotta do your research, okay? Don't just blind buy. It's $3. You can people do blind buy names, but I would again tell you to research. 10 unresearched domain names are not going to serve you. One research domain name is better than 10 domain names unresearched. So you can do your thing. AI devs, AI car.guru, AI blogging.co. I did tell you about the blog domain extensions being sold lately, a lot of them. But the pricing isn't huge that it will reflect to you. The pricing is somewhere between under $2,000, 300, 400, 500 wholesale prices of the blog domain blog keywords. You see so many domain extension .review, AI reply.review, AI toys, AI toy.in, AI toy. A lot of you don't know, but you cannot sell the .in extensions on major domain registrars. I mean, you cannot sell them on major domain selling platforms. So you got to check with what you have, and obviously with me saying that you cannot sell them on popular domain registrars, that will sometime trigger people, because people sometimes they do trust, they go for trusted domain registrars rather than new domain registrars, because there is money involved, right? So you got to check that. And even I will suggest you highly to only go for popular domain registrars. They might charge you $1 extra, $2 extra, but you will have their trust, right? So you will not be losing your domain names on a long run. AI stickers, we talked about this. Aircraftinsurance.in, aigiant.cn, AI toolbox, AI playbook, AI properties. So many things, so many things. AI testers, okay, there was this AI tester, now there is AI testers, probably the same owner. The person couldn't sell, that's the reason it got expired. You can check the prices, on Wayback Machine. You can maybe find some screenshots. AI Aladdin. AI cars, okay, the one I liked. AI baby. L-E-N-E, A-I-L-L-N-E. Air conditioning workers dot live. Even the dot live and the dot live, they both were pretty much cheap, but since they got premium renewals involved into them, same goes to the dot xyz. You will see a lot of, let me show you before I end this reel. Okay, we are done for today, but before ending this, let me show you something very cool. Let's just drop everything. I'm gonna drop all the filters. Look, let me show you very cool something. Okay, so let's just make it as shorter as possible. You see this hu.xyz. Look at this. They got dropped 159 days ago and 172 days ago, and you see it's still available for a purchase. Why? Let me show you. Let's just go to Namecheap. Today's video is sponsored by Namecheap. Let's just call it. Do you hate Namecheap? No, I don't hate any. I don't hate any registrars. You see the price. Look at this. This is available. I'm not seeing let's just add to cart and see if we can maybe see the renewal price of this view item. Also, there's only single year registration. That why is this even possible? Let's just check. Maybe spaceship. Oh, alright, spaceship. I was going for names.com, but I don't know how did I end up there. Upgrade your browser. We don't need upgrades. You need to downgrade, okay? Name.com. Let's go. Make offer. What is this actually going on? Is it registered by someone? But you gotta trust me now on this. They had hefty amounts of registration renewal costs. That was the reason they were dropped. So many domain names got dropped of the XYZ just due to their crazy renewal prices. So that's pretty much it, guys, for today. We did find very good domain names. I'm really happy that today we could find some great names, although they were taken, but we did find, right. Someday these domain names will be available, and we will be the one who will acquire them. Okay, the 20-30 people over here that are watching this on Instagram, I mean, they're texting me, them and the ones who are there on the live. Someday we'll find some good names and we will register. We will not leave anything. So this is pretty much it for today. I hope you had a good one. Stay safe and take